So when you bit off so much with the game's concept, why did you want to tackle it? Why did you want to make a game like Dreams?
It felt like the natural progression to me from Little Big Planet, really. I felt like it was just the right thing for us to do, is continue trying to be prominent in the creative gaming genre, if you like. So I felt like Little Big Planet was a really good entrance into that thing, and I felt like we were owning it, really, and it's like, okay, we've got to carry on with this because it's silly not to.
I think sometimes when we are doing talks or anything about there's that really important story of you and like the Commodore 64 and like how important that was. You know, of just...
just that basic thing of, you know, back in the 80s, in the old days.
Mystical time.
Yeah. Sort of gaming was basically on the home computers. You had the Commodore 64 and the Spectrum. They might have to go and Google that to see what that is. But the point is, it was a computer with a keyboard, and you could buy games for it, but you could also program, you could make things on it straight away. And then when the consoles became the sort of more prominent thing, it was great. I got my PlayStation 1, but I was like, how do I make a game for this? You know, it suddenly felt like this thing that had been locked off from me. Yeah, that's just not good enough.
It's time to tear
so
the
it was
place
time
apart.
to sort of, you know, bring back that ability for people that buy consoles to better make stuff for it without having to form a business and, you know, invest loads of money.
But that's what, you know, and that's what Media Molecule was really formed around, was this idea of like creative gaming, of being able to give people that experience. I always thought that was like a really core story to like MM's DNA, is like how important the Commodore 64 was to your experiences like that becoming why you became a game developer.
Yeah.
And like we love that story, and it's been like amazing with Little Big Planet. We then started to hire in all these people from our community.
Exactly.
Who actually became people within the team. And that doesn't have to be the end goal at all with any of this. Like people can just make stuff for fun. But it's been this really rewarding experience to sort of see people's careers flourish and their...
Or even just start in the first place. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, I think some of the designers we've got here that come from the Little Big Planet community might not even be working in the games industry necessarily. I don't know. Maybe that's too arrogant. I don't know. But
well, we know they got away.
That's always been like a very concrete bullet point, if you like. For me, it's just like giving people the opportunity to break into these sort of walled off industries without having necessarily the privileges of going to university or whatever, you know.
I kind of feel like there's going to be this moment which people have where they sit and make something and they get that, they remember what it's like to make things again. Because like my job every day isn't that. Like I'm helping make the whole thing, but I'm not sitting and using the tools every day.
Yeah, of course. More recently, so we have, the beta's already out, by the way. I've got it at home.
Crater Alpha.
That's Alpha.
Crater Alpha. Crater Alpha.
So basically, most people in the studio have got a version that works at home on retail kits, just so we can test it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is probably a few months ago. I was sitting on my sofa and I made myself a virtual reality remote control helicopter in about 15 minutes. And then I'm flying it around and I was just thinking, my God.
You're like, oh my God, yes.
And I had this really weird sort of flashback because the first computer game I ever made on the Commodore 64 was a helicopter game. Yeah, and I just had this weird, I was flying my virtual reality helicopter and I just got this weird flashback to the old 2D pixelated thing and then the virtual reality thing, and it just felt like, wow, I'm in the future now. This is amazing.
Your life has come full circle.
It was just like a weird thing, not quite a catharsis, but it's just a weird sort of like, okay, I have to step back and take a look at this and take this moment in. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they've come a long way.